Government says finances are progressing as the mid-year budget is presented to Parliament today.
Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, Right Honorable Christie, outlined the financial improvements and made note that revenue is going up for the country. And as Janae Noel Ferguson tells us tonight, he said the government has met its initial commitment to reduce the deficit and increase revenue as a percentage of GDP.
We have turned the corner, and that significantly stronger growth and job prospects are now realistically in the offing.
A positive outlook on the country's finances communicated in Parliament by Prime Minister the Right Honorable Christie, who delivered the mid-year budget. Mr. Christie, who's also the country's Minister of Finance, touted the government's success in chipping away at the national debt and significant strides in revenue collection.
With recurrent expenditures at $889 million, or 48.7% of the full-year budget estimate, recurrent revenues at $689 million, or 38.9% of the forecast, and capital expenditure at $135 million, or 40.7% of the budgeted amount. The GFS deficit for the first half of the fiscal year is therefore provisionally estimated at $273 million, or 95% of the 2014-15 target.
Now, the nation's leader also noting that the government has exercised prudent expenditure control. And then there's VAT. Prime Minister Christie says despite the noise in the market, there's been a smooth rollout of the new tax, and businesses that have registered have exceeded the government's expectation.
That VAT, with respect to it being a tax in the country, is going to be a major success story for the people of the Bahamas. Believe me, Mr. Speaker, when I say that.
Moving forward, the Prime Minister pointed out that a lot of the country's financial success and reducing the unemployment figures will depend on the opening of Bahamar, slated for late March, and other properties in the Family Islands.
It is both in the short and long term going to be a major boost for the employment of our people, especially our young people. We are talking here, Mr. Speaker, not about hundreds of jobs, but about thousands of new jobs for, Mr. Speaker, Bahamians. We expect to see a surge in new hires starting in earnest very soon.
Most noteworthy, the Prime Minister said, is the IMF's forecast that stronger growth and job prospects in the country are achievable.
Forecast, which, while still conservative in my estimation, shows that real output in our economy is expected to be over $600 million larger in 2017 than it was in 2012.
Debate on the mid-year budget begins on Monday. Janae Noel Ferguson, ZNS Network News.